Welcome back to From the Flightline. I'm Joel Gilley. We have a very special guest with us today from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. Go ahead and tell us what your name is.
Hi, so I'm Sabrina Fuller. I'm with Public Affairs.
Awesome.
And,
And Sabrina, how long have you been with PA?
I've just recently started for a couple of months. Just got out of tech school.
Nice.
So pretty
Welcome.
new. Thank you.
And tech school's up north, right?
It's in Maryland, yes,
Maryland.
sir.
So how was that?
Pretty fun. We got to learn about videography, photography, article writing. Trying to see if I forget any graphics.
That's really cool. You know, a lot of people don't understand that, you know, there's so many of these tech schools, no matter what you're doing in the Air Force, and they really teach you like everything you need to know. And it's like just in a condensed version, right? It's like
Yes,
going
sir.
to college and they just slam it all into one little bit.
Yes, sir.
How long was your tech school?
My tech school was 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so they had it in different sections, so we'd go through each one. Focused more on photography and article writing.
Okay. Is
full
that,
reign.
That's what your specialty is going to be in?
So currently my specialty is public affairs specialist.
Okay.
That's what we call it. That recently just changed.
And you do pretty much everything, though, all
Yes,
that stuff,
sir.
yeah. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. It's
Oh,
about
okay.
5 hours out.
Yeah,
Pretty
you're
local.
not too far from home.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. So what made you join the Air Force?
So my parents, my dad was a retired first cert, and my sister's actually in currently, and
Oh,
so is
wow.
my brother.
So just a long heritage. You had no choice.
Yeah,
All
right?
Air Force?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
All Air
yeah.
Force.
So you had no choice in the matter. Do you get to go home back to Asheville much?
Yeah, sometimes when there's like a holiday weekend or I can afford to take leave,
Yeah.
I try to.
That's awesome. And so Seymour Johnson, your first base, I assume, right?
Yes,
right
sir.
out of tech school. How are you liking it so far?
It's pretty nice. A very local community. Community's very supportive. Couldn't be happier to be in the area.
How was that transition from civilian life to Air Force life?
You know, I can't say I had much of a transition just because my whole background is military.
That's true.
So, but I really enjoy it. I don't regret my decision at all.
That's great.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for the future? You're going to stay in the whole time, or are you
I'd
planning
like
on
to-
moving out?
I'd like to make staff and see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
I plan on re-enlisting, but not entirely sure what I will do.
Yeah.
Might cross-train. I really like public affairs.
Yeah.
So it's
What
pretty
would you
fun.
like to do cross training?
I was thinking about going into legal.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yes,
I always
sir.
said if I ever went back to school, that's what I'd go back to school for, to become a lawyer. Like,
Right.
I don't know, it just would be fun, I feel like.
Definitely, right?
So what do you like to do in your spare time?
Ironically, my job, like I love photography and I love writing, more poetry than anything
Yeah.
else, but article writing's fun too.
You know,
Some
don't.
news.
There's not enough people that like writing poetry. You know, it's like one of those things
Not
you had to do in school, but then once you get out of school, you never worry about it again.
Right?
So it's really interesting. What type of photography do you like?
I like portraits.
Okay.
Doing environmental portraits or just nature,
Yeah,
taking pictures around Goldsboro.
that's awesome.
Yes,
Any
sir.
cool photo spots around here that you like?
I went to downtown Goldsboro. I really like the buildings there. There's
Yeah.
some that are kind of symmetrical, and just the colors there is really beautiful.
Yeah, I like it. We've actually got some around the office we did the same thing. We kind of went around downtown and took some pictures, so that's always fun. Favorite music?
Favorite music? Oh, I'm a big fan of Taylor Swift.
Okay.
But I listen to a lot. My mom used
Old
to
Taylor
listen.
Swift or new Taylor Swift?
Both.
Both, okay.
Yes. But I do love her old songs too.
Like, are we talking country Taylor Swift or pop Taylor Swift?
Ooh, pop.
Okay,
more.
okay.
Yeah.
See, I listen to country music a lot, and so it was like, you know, she was very country in the beginning, and then it changed a whole lot to where she's at now.
Yeah.
But super awesome person, though.
Definitely.
And favorite restaurant in Goldsboro?
Favorite restaurant? I haven't been to many, but I've heard that Jay's is really
Yep,
good.
Jay's is good.
Um,
Just tell us what your favorite food is then.
I really like sushi.
Okay.
So I've heard that's the best
Yeah,
place
then
to
you
get
need
sushi.
to go to Jay's.
Right? And I've been to Raleigh, to the area down there where they have
Yeah.
the sushi carousel.
I've seen that on
Yeah.
Instagram, but I've never been.
It's really cool.
It
I
just
like
goes
it.
around on a little conveyor belt, basically.
Yeah. All you can
just
eat.
take off what you want.
That's right.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like more types of food ought to work in that. Like, why can't we have like a cheeseburger one?
That would be cool.
You know,
a
I don't-
cheeseburger one.
I don't know.
Get some fries
Yeah,
occasionally.
exactly. Like, I feel like there's chicken tenders.
Chicken
you know,
tenders.
There's other types of food that really ought to work on the conveyor belt idea. But Oh well. So if you could sit down with somebody that's maybe in high school and they're kind of wondering what they want to do with their life and they're thinking about the Air Force, what would you tell that person? What's been the biggest thing for you so far after joining?
Well, something that my JROTC instructor said was it's only 4 years, and it really does go by quickly.
Yeah.
Like, first year is really just training upon training, and then you got basic and tech school, and then the second year you're still kind of in training, and then you really only have like 2 years left.
Yeah.
So it goes by so quickly, and you make such good friends, and you get to travel. At least for
Yeah.
my job, I get to travel.
Have you traveled anywhere fun so far?
Not yet, but I
Yeah.
know there's a lot of TDY opportunities
Yeah.
for my job.
That'll be fun.
Definitely.
And yeah, like you said, it's only 4 years, and you can keep going if you want to. You know, a lot of people do that, but
Oh, yeah.
you know, the on-the-job training that you guys get is just so incredible. Any plans to go do any schooling while you're in the Air Force?
Definitely. I
Yeah.
mean, it's free. You
Exactly.
gotta do it.
That's why I always like to ask, because there's a lot of people that take advantage of that stuff. So
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
cool.
And they do a lot. They have certificates, and even when you're deciding to leave the Air Force, they have a program where you can employ with a company outside of the military,
Yeah.
but still get paid by the military.
interesting. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Right?
Anything else we need to talk about your life that we don't know?
Oh man, what is something unique?
I'll
about
tell
my
you what,
life?
what I didn't ask. I know what you do, but what's a day in the life of like for you? We never talked about that. So tell everybody what public affairs does every day.
Public affairs. So personally, what I do is photography. We try to get shoots around the whole base, just whatever everyone's doing, and broadcast that for people. And then occasionally I'll be able to write some stories if there's like a big opening or a unique retirement ceremony or a trying to think. Oh yeah, holidays like Martin Luther King coming up. So
And so basically, if any of you out there are fans of Seymour Johnson on Facebook, you'll see
Definitely.
the work that you guys are doing. So you know they are basically the outreach branch, and you'll see the photos on the Facebook page, on the website, things like that. That's what PA does,
That's
and writes all the
exactly
content as well to go along with it. So yeah, every time you see the cool pictures of the jets and things like that, it's PA. It's PA working on public affairs on base. So.
yes, sir.
It's funny because I just know you guys and I know what you guys do. And so I was like, I know what they do, but I never thought that our friends at home may not know. So, well, cool
fair.
deal. Thank you for coming in today, and thank you for what you do. You guys have always done an awesome job in the public affairs group there. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
And is there anything else we need to hit before we leave?
No, that's it.
All
Thank you
right.
for your support, and
Absolutely.
I appreciate talking to you.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys again next time right here on From the Flightline.